After watching this video, I guarantee you that you will have a pass, an X-rayed pass in the next X-rayed wave. Hey, what up, it's SyDe back with another video on the channel. So in this video, I have some dynamic news for you guys. So in this video, I'll be teaching you guys how you can get a confirmed X-ray if you haven't got it even for your first time, guys. So follow my instructions, watch the full video and all my instructions very carefully to not to miss out even a single detail. So the first is do a lot of raids, obviously, guys. So doing raids, everyone does raids but they don't get their passes. So to get your passes, what I highly recommend is do raids in sponsored locations and in park gyms, because a survey was done and park gyms give out at least 53% of the X-rayed passes, and sponsored raids give out 33% of the X-rayed passes. So you have a really high chance to get your passes if you do it in these locations. Now, if you guys need coordinates for sponsored locations or you need an active raid scanner, follow me on Twitter. I tweet out coordinates if there are any sponsored location raids happening. So follow me on Twitter for 100 IV Pokemon and raids happening all around the world, sponsored raids as well. So now the next tip is, if there is no sponsored location or a park near you, where do you raid? So if you are spoofing, it'll be very easy. You can just teleport and using my coordinates. But if you're a legit player, what you need to do is find yourself a religious center or an education center like a school or a university. So if you guys have a church or, for example, a university near you, you can go there, and if it is a gym, I mean, you can go there and get your passes, as after sponsored locations and parks, these give out an X-rayed pass. So for this method, you don't need to buy any raid passes, guys. It's absolutely free. So what I recommend you guys do is in one day we get one raid pass. So for the first day, what you do is do a raid in a sponsored gym or a park. So if you've done a sponsored gym, the next day go and do a raid in the park. So that basically is a good method to get your X-rayed passes. So the next thing is that after you've done these raids, try at least to get a silver badge in these gyms. So the first thing you get is a bronze badge. Try to make it silver by raiding it again and again or dropping your Pokemon in it. As people with silver badges have a tendency to get X-rayed passes more than the bronze badges or the gold badges. So the next thing is do a raid at least every day. Do one raid every day, guys, as people who do more raids, I mean do a raid at least every day, are most likely to be invited to X-rayed passes. So if you are playing parks near you and there are only sponsored locations, what I recommend you to is raid at least weekly at parks. I'm sure you have the time once in a week to at least go in a park and raid. Gather your group around. By the way, guys, if you guys don't have a group to do raids with, join my raid squad on Messenger. The link is in description. We have over 66 people and still growing. We do a lot of raids together. And yeah, so now coming back to the video, if you guys don't have parks or sponsored locations, again raid at monuments and church gyms. I have a list of coordinates for sponsored gyms and locations down in the description, so go ahead and download that file to make your jobs much easier. Now a bonus tip is that do raids in these gyms at the busiest time, because Niantic basically targets the busiest time, and the people who do raids in that get passes. So doing the raids at the busiest time is a bonus tip I can give you guys. And the people who have already gotten an X-rayed pass once have a lesser chance compared to the people who haven't done their X-rayed passes even once. So you guys have a higher advantage. So people who've already got their X-rayed passes, don't be greedy, guys, because there are many people who haven't even gotten one pass. So if you don't complain if you've got a pass and you want another pass. And there's a statistical report, guys. People who have done raids in the last week before the X-rayed passes were issued are most likely to be invited. So get dates when you think the ban wave will hit. I will tweet it out if you guys want it when the ban wave will hit, and the week before that, you do as many sponsored raids and park raids as possible. So the bonus tip is that if you guys don't have an X-Raid pass yet, not even once, you guys will be invited, more likely than the people who already have a pass. There are a few people who've gotten their pass quite a lot of times. There is a guy who has got it 7 times in a row, guys. I'm really jealous of this guy because I have only one Mewtwo, and that is not even on my main account. That is on an account I was going to sell. By the way, guys, follow me on Twitter for coordinates of these, rare gyms and these sponsored gyms. I have a list of sponsored gyms down below in the description. So the legit players can also get their X-Raid passes using my method. And another tip is that if you guys live in an isolated area and there are no people playing in your gym, what you need to do is join my raid squad, drop the location at the time this raid happens, and we'll all be there, because people who live in isolated areas are actually lucky, because X-Raid passes, if you guys make the gym busy, you will definitely get an X-Raid pass. So that's it for this video, guys. If you guys liked it, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Any questions, post them in the comments below. Follow me on my social media. Thanks for watching. Peace.